Helium. So Helium, or otherwise known as HNT, currently priced at $7.63, has been pretty amazing this year. Like, let's be honest, this has done a lot. They have managed to set up a wireless network. This is now the People's Network. Really affordable phone contracts, really affordable physical infrastructure, and decentralized physical infrastructure networks have been hugely popular this year. I think there's still room for Helium to go. I'm not going to talk about new all-time highs in this video, but, well, I might touch on that, to be fair. Before I get into it, though, guys, if you're new here, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. When I did the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. They were coins that I expected were going to make me a lot of money. And if you did the same, let's say you'd popped $100 into each, you'd been able to get in at these prices. All you'd have had to do is sit on those coins for around 16 months and you'd been able to sell at these prices, and your total profit in under a year and a half would have been over 123 grand. Now, you don't have that long to sort out your portfolio. We are already in a bull cycle. Next month is set to be an amazing month because money printing is going to be crazy, combined with the fact that rate cuts are coming. Those were two massive catalysts in the last bull cycle. So if you're not confident in the coins that you own or not happy with what you own, it's time to do something about it. If you go on to copymycrypto.com, there's a link in the description. You'll see what my members have earned. You'll see the successes we've had. You can read their testimonials. Everything on the site is public record. You can verify it on this channel's history. Copymycrypto.com is where I share every single coin that I own with my members. Whenever I buy or sell any crypto, I tell my members the crypto and the price that I'm buying or selling at. So my members get in and out of every coin at the same price as me, so they make the same profit. And again, if that sounds good to you, read through the site. If you like what you see, try it out, because like I say, next month is going to be a wild month. Now, Helium. So Helium, obviously very popular with Ian Berlin and Tokenmetrics. Helium is a decentralized blockchain-powered network for Internet of Things devices. They launched in July of 2019, and the Helium mainnet allows low-powered wireless devices to communicate with each other and send data across its network of nodes. Nodes come in the form of what's called hotspots, which are a combination of a wireless gateway and a blockchain mining device. Users who operate nodes can therefore mine and earn Helium. And the goal is to prepare Internet of Things communication for the future. And they basically have continuously identified sort of the inadequacies in the current networks. And a lot of that, to be fair, is down to price. Like, how expensive is a goddamn phone contract these days? So the founders of Helium there are three co-founders: Amir Helium, Sean Fanning, and Sean Carey. Helium has an active esports and game development background. Fanning, in contrast, is well known for developing Napster. If you don't remember Napster, you're probably a bit younger than I am. Napster was brilliant. It was the music sharing service. Carey, meanwhile, held multiple development roles prior to Helium, which included advertising optimization firm Ware, which was acquired by PayPal. Now, what's really been great for Helium is the recent sort of shift, because they've shifted to the Solana blockchain, which I thought, with the amount of times that we have seen Solana sort of not work great, I thought there could be some issues, but so far it has been absolutely fine. It's been glitch free, which is exactly what you want if you're running a wireless network. So what's ended up happening so far is that we have seen them launch the phone contracts. The phone contracts have been incredibly affordable, and they got taken up really fast by a hell of a lot of people. Now we're seeing stuff like DeepIn summits in New York City, and we'll be seeing DeepIn summits across all the big crypto conferences now, because there's actually a use case here. Like, for me, I obviously have been in the crypto space a while, and there's a lot that is speculative in nature in crypto, almost all of it really, but the projects that are starting to have that are starting to have real world impacts are the ones that are going to get a lot more attention. And it makes total sense. Like if you're not a crypto guy, but you're seeing, I can get a wireless contract. Sorry, like I can get a phone contract for $20. Oh, it's through this crypto. It draws attention. And that's something that I think people might not be really thinking about too much. There's a reason that DePIN could be absolutely ginormous. And it's because this is a way to get adoption. This is a way to involve people in crypto that are not normally in crypto. It's a very, very, there's a very good concept here. And there's something that people can be quite hopeful about in terms of their investment with something like Helium. And this is the sort of carrier offload program. So this is a development that they've brought in quite recently. So telecom carriers are leveraging Helium with clear synergies for both parties. So carriers save money and offer better coverage. Helium receives more traffic routed through the network. And simultaneously, Helium is expanding its subnetworks with the IoT subnetwork and the upcoming energy subnetwork. So you can see the growth that could be coming for Helium, and it could be absolutely massive. And like I said, there was a lot of excitement around this. And then they had mobile as well. But when you actually check out the coverage right now, the coverage is looking really, really, really strong. This is the global coverage. You can see the US has got a lot, but there's tons in Netherlands. There's quite a significant amount in the UK. Serbia's got quite a bit as well. This is the hotspot map showing where you can basically connect to some Helium if you wanted to use the network. Active hotspots for IoT devices, 358,000. Active hotspots for mobile, 20,000. I mean, the statistics don't lie. The network usage shows like IoT devices on a daily, $96, $97. Mobile usage, nearly $2,800 a day. Dollars per hour, 110. Right? They are earning revenue. The emission history is really stable. Everything looks pretty damn good here. Like there is a lot to like about where Helium are trying to push. Like they're going to start shifting into energy. If they start shifting into wider use cases, you're going to see a world where millions of people end up using Helium, like millions and millions and millions and millions. The question is can they take the spot of a big company? Probably not necessarily, but they're going to draw in a lot more interest. Helium Network's has become a key connectivity option for IoT developers and solution providers. That's from the founder of IoT Creators at Deutsche Telekom. Huge company, billions and billions of dollars. And you can see they're starting to have impacts worldwide now. These are customer stories talking about how the benefits of using Helium. A lot of them seem to be to do with climate, which I suppose is going to do them very good in terms of optics. Potential here looks really strong, really, really strong. Their coverage is really, really bloody good as well. They've got Helium 5G. So you can get your bundle. So as an example, say you wanted a bundle with, I don't know, like any of these stores, you can get it. And your bundle, going to be much more affordable than what you're getting elsewhere. They've got a use case that makes sense. They've got interest that will garner outside of crypto. Bringing in people outside of crypto is only a plus. It's only a plus. Now, bare minimum for me, this bull cycle is at least $25. A lot of volume around that level in the last bull cycle on multiple peaks. Obviously, that went to a crazy high of $55 when it was at lows when it launched of under 30 cents. Is it going to hit a new all-time high? It's absolutely possible. The big thing is really going to depend on how many people use it. How many people are interested in using Helium? Because if they get 10, 20 million people that are getting helium bundles that are using the helium network on a daily basis, this can absolutely be like a 10, $20 billion coin. As of right now, I think the initial target is $25. There was a lot of volume back then in the last bull cycle. If it then gets to that point, we reassess, because what we've got to check is how much is there deep in use cases being picked up. If we're seeing huge significant growth in that, then we've got to be looking at potentially $100 per coin, because that's a market cap of 16 billion. If you've got millions of users per year paying to use helium, $25, there's earnings that are happening there. Net worth 16 billion would be completely fair as a market cap if they had a million different people using it, spending $25 a month on a contract. It's 25 million a month, 12 months, 300 mil. If they can get several million people that use it, easily this can hit $100. Big thing is going to be how much coverage do they get in mainstream media? How many users did they get? Those are the two things they focus on. Right now, $25 seems a slam dunk. For me, that will almost certainly happen. Then after that, can it go further? I think there is absolutely a world where this can get up to 100, but it's got to hit 25 first, and then we reestablish. Let me know what you guys think. If you have a contract or a helium bundle, how have you found it so far? Is it as good as everyone kind of expected it would be? Are there any problems with it? Share your experience of it in the comments down below. Guys, look, we are in a bull cycle right now. If you're not happy with the coins that you own, if you're not confident in the coins you own, time to do something about it. Get onto copymycrypto.com, have a look at what my members have earned, read their testimonials. Everything on the site is public record. You can verify it all on the history of this channel. Copymycrypto.com is where I share with my members every single coin I own. Whenever I buy or sell any crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm buying or selling and the price that I'm buying or selling at, and my members can copy along exactly. So there is no work, they make the same profits. If you like the sound of that, get onto the site, read through it all, see what it's all about, and maybe try it out. Because again, we are going to have a big month next month in September. Money printing and rate cuts, they were big catalysts in the last bull cycle. So if your portfolio is not up to scratch, you're going to watch a lot of people making money in next month whilst you don't. And that is it from me, guys. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next vid. Bye-bye.